Your ability to get your very first agency client will either make or break your journey. You want to focus on this ASAP and get a paying client. There's something about that first client that pays you and you start making money online that just completely shifts all of your beliefs and makes you realize that this is just not some guy on YouTube saying things, but this can actually be a real business for you that can provide an amazing lifestyle. The problem is in the beginning, you have this imposter syndrome and you have these doubts and you don't really know in which direction you're going, and you most likely have some bad habits in your life too, which make it very difficult to get to work, especially if you have another obligation like a job or you're in school or whatever your situation is. In this case, you actually have to be more focused than if you were doing this full time, because you have limited time, and that's the hardest part to get over. Getting that first client tactically is not hard. You have all the tactics that you need. The issue is the mindset and actually having the grit to push forward when things aren't working out. Maybe you just don't believe in yourself and you don't believe that you can learn this software, even though there's tons of trainings out there like mine that you can go through and learn an A to Z in less than a week. Or maybe you have bad habits and you're still going out every single weekend and you're just hungover for half the week because you spend multiple days drinking and then eating junk food in the middle of the night and also throughout the week. When you do these things, it completely breaks your focus. You're trying to sit there, do some outreach, send some messages, but you just keep checking your phone. You're like, you have this attention span of a goldfish where you just can't sit down and boom, notification here. All your notifications are turned down and your mind is just so all over the place. You can't just focus on one thing. And that is primarily the biggest thing that I see stopping people from actually getting to where they want to get to. My phone during the workday is nowhere near me. In fact, before noon, as soon as I get up, I don't check my phone. I don't look at those things. My phone is in the other room and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my main 2 tasks. Every day I have 2 main tasks that I have to get done before noon, and that is my main focus, and that is the only thing that I am doing. It's not until lunch that I actually check my phone and see what's going on in the world. You shouldn't be checking Instagram and Facebook messages, especially if you don't even have an online business yet. There's no reason why you should be on all these platforms. And I'm just naming a few, and look, I know if you enjoy these things and you want to connect with your family and all that, that's great. But if you want to grow a business and you want to stay concentrated and you want to stay focused and you want to do something that 99.9% of people will never have, a lifestyle of freedom, both financially, location, where you can just do what you want, go to any country you want, you're going to have to make some sacrifices along the way so you can get there. The goal in the beginning should just be volume. It should just be about going out in the marketplace and just testing as much as you possibly can. Of course, first, you want to learn the software, learn your services, but then you have to go out and just test, right? Test this message, test this next one, make a post, talk to this business owner, talk to this other business owner, do a demo call, do a Zoom call, do a check-in call. Start learning all the ins and outs. And then also, if you have a mentor, you have someone that's with you on this journey, you want to ask them, hey, I tried doing this. I sent 100 DMs and I said this, I made this post. How can I improve it, right? Hey, I got this client and he's expecting this, but we got this. How can I improve this as a service? And having something like this in place will also speed up your journey because you're getting feedback in real time. Now, look, I want to give you some tactics here on how you can actually land that first client. But the biggest thing, honestly, is the mindset, because I can teach you and I can release all these tactics, and we have a ton of tactics that all work, and we go way more in depth than I have seen anyone go when it comes to doing outreach and when it comes to speaking to business owners and actually getting them interested in what you have to offer. So let's actually dive into some of these specifics. So after you learn GoHighLevel and you learn how to, create a simple workflow or how to copy and paste a snapshot, which again is very easy, the first thing you want to do is pick a few different industries that you want to go into. You don't need to lock into one. You can have a general industry like home services, or maybe instead of having an industry, you can have a local market. For me, this was my local town of living in Buffalo, New York. So you can have your local city be your niche. I help business owners in XYZ. And that separates you because not every agency owner can do that, right? I can't go in to your market, maybe you're in Texas, Miami, whatever, and say the same message that you have. So now you're differentiated. And a lot of these local business owners do like working on a handshake. Then you have to go in and create some kind of easy yes offer, meaning an offer that business owners will very easily say yes to. An example of an irresistible offer would be, we can guarantee you 5 booked appointments in the first week, no service fee, and no ad spend. Now, this is a DR campaign. We're taking their past list of leads and we're reactivating them and we're getting them booked appointments without them spending any money. Another one would be, we'll create you a beautiful website. We'll upgrade your website completely for free in the next 2 days, right? And I call this the website in a day package. And all you're gonna do here is take one of our high converting website templates, or just, build your own, or you can purchase website templates on the GoHighLevel groups and stuff. But you're gonna take that, slap their logo on it, and just show them a preview and say, hey, this is what we have so far. How did you like it? That's an easy service for you. That's also a no-brainer. Or reputation management. You can say, hey, you have 7 reviews. All your competitors have 77 reviews. How about we just help you increase your reviews? We'll do this for free for the first 14 days. And then it's going to be $300 a month for the ongoing continual service, the ongoing reviews. Plus, we're going to do your website automations, lead follow-up. Again, it's unique for every client. But that easy yes offer is how you're going to get them through the door and interested in speaking to you. And also, like I mentioned in other videos, don't vomit all these features on them. Then you're just going to go out and create a prospecting list of business owners in that industry or in your city that you can reach out to. There's tons of softwares like D7 Lead Finder that you can use to scrape a bunch of business owners' info, and it'll give you this like nicely categorized sheet of all the business owners' info, the social media channels, and all that. Then you're gonna make a spreadsheet of every single Facebook group in your industry. And you could take that Facebook group and again, paste the link in a spreadsheet so you have it all nice and neat, and then join every single freaking group. And now there's so many ways to reach out to all these business owners. I'm gonna name a few here. First thing you're gonna do is go inside all these Facebook groups and just start interacting, start commenting, and start liking these people's posts. Again, these should be local business owners, and just start building a name for yourself and just start adding value where you can. Hey, someone posted a picture of a roof. Hey, awesome roof. What material did you use? Right? Stuff like that. Start posting, start being active so you're not just pitching all your services right away. Then you're going to take that list that you exported and reach out to these business owners on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram. You can reach out to them with voicemail drops and you can automate them so you're getting inbound phone calls. You can do SMS outreach. You can do WhatsApp outreach. You can do iMessage outreach. You can cold call them. You can cold email them, or you can even use something like a contact form bot, which I've showed before on this channel, that automatically fills out their contact form with this easy yes offer. And then if you're new, all you have to do is offer them a free trial in exchange for a testimonial. And you can tell them, hey, this is normally going to be $300 per month. I see some people giving away free trials like it's candy, but that's completely wrong. You want to attach a reason as to why you're giving the free trial, so that way it makes it more valuable and you're also getting something in return. And so you can do, hey, we'll do a 14-day free trial. We're gonna do your Google reviews. I'll help you build this website in exchange for a testimonial if you're happy after the 14 days. And by the way, it's also going to auto bill you. That's very, very important. You wanna set up auto bill, so that way, if they're happy, it's a very smooth transition. You already have their credit card and you can get them as a client pretty much ASAP. And even if they don't come on as a client, you want to have video testimonials of everyone that you've helped, because you will get some people that will just take advantage of your Google review system. They'll get a bunch of Google reviews and then they'll just move on and they'll want to cancel. Again, that's fine, because if you get a testimonial out of it, even if you get 5 clients and only 1 signs up, you still have 5 video testimonials you can now put on your website. And now when you're selling it, it becomes so compelling. It becomes so much better and so much more engaging and so much more convincing to potential clients. Now, once you start building momentum and once you start doing a bunch of this outreach, and I've noticed this in my community as well, because we have all these outreach strategies with full tutorials on exactly how to do it. And so we have the community members go through each and every single one. But one thing I've noticed is that people tend to gravitate to what works for them. So it's all different from everyone. Some people are really good on phone calls and they can book 10 meetings in a week with like a few days of cold calling, while other people, they enjoy doing WhatsApp stuff. Some people crush it with Facebook groups, and I see that inside of my community. So at this point, you just want to double down on what works for you. If your Facebook posts are getting a bunch of comments and you're booking a bunch of meetings from the DMs, then just keep doing more of that. But also outside of Facebook, you do want to develop another channel that's a bit more scalable. Maybe the SMS stuff or maybe the voicemail drops is crushing it for you. So what you can do is go in and double down on this and do more of that. Start getting as many meetings as you possibly can, and then the clients will start to come in, which will start taking up a lot of your time. So my suggestion is once you're around 2, 3, 4, maybe 5K a month, you hire an assistant. Now, again, you can also hire them part-time if you don't need them full-time, but you hire someone to help you so you can focus on your main thing, which is getting clients versus always just delivering for clients and always being inside a high level and just, setting everything up yourself, because at the end of the day, you don't need to do that. You can train someone else to do that. And that's essentially how you're going to build your business, not just to the first client, but also beyond the first client, how you're going to eventually automate it so you can have someone working inside of it. So it's not just another high paying job for you, but you actually have time freedom and you have a real business that works without you. So learn the basics of high level, get really clean on your thinking, get your focus straight, start doing outreach ASAP. And to be honest, if you do all of these, I have no idea how you can not get a client, right? And if you have a list of a bunch of these business owners, and if you're doing all these outreach methods and you're reaching out to business owners and you're having conversations, there's no way how you can not be successful, right? It makes no sense. If you're reaching out to business owners and you're giving them something that's valuable, like the things that I just mentioned, and if you don't believe me, go and just Google a business owner in your local area, Google some niche, Google like landscapers, Google roofers or dentists, and just scroll down. In the Google Maps section, scroll down to page 10 and click on a couple of websites. You'll see how terrible they are. There's tons of people that need this service. And if you continually reach out to them, and if you continually start doing volume and you stay focused and you stay concentrated, how in the world can you not get a client? And especially if you're offering it for free and collecting video testimonials. It makes no sense. This is a foolproof plan. You have to do it. You have to stick with it. And on a long enough time horizon, which could be 1 week, it could be 2 weeks, it could be 4 weeks, it could be 9 weeks. It depends on each individual case-by-case basis. You will get that first client, and then you'll get many more as long as you stick with it.